Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Blaze Weekly. I'm legendary anchor teacher, Burkundy.
And I'm Gloria Webberstone.
That's nice. In this episode of Blaze Weekly, we highlight the great students of Burnsville.
As usual, you're wrong. This show is all about BHS teachers. Our first story sheds light on what BHS teachers do outside the classroom. Many of us only see the teachers in their professional environment, but what they do off the clock tells us who they really are.
Thanks for that weirdly emotional introduction, guys. You know, when I first started teaching, one of the strangest things was students believed that all I did as a teacher was lived in the building, like I was some kind of teaching robot that they'd plug into the wall at the end of the day and then turn on the next morning. So I want to take a few minutes and highlight some of the things that your teachers like to do outside of school.
Hi, I'm Ms. Waller. I'm an English teacher, and when I'm not at school, I am at my home playing with my 3 children.
When you were there?
Guys, come on.
Hey!
Knock it off here.
Mom, help!
Keegan, really. Trying to grade.
Hi, I'm Mr. Feig, and outside of school, I really like to read. Wow. I cannot believe that Sam kills Jon Snow. It's crazy. I better create some quizzes.
But as teachers, our favorite thing is to just get together and hang out with other teachers.
You tell me what that says. Can't read it, just give them half credit.
So remember, kids, your teachers are people with interests outside the classroom too. Reporting for Blaze Weekly, this is Mr. Gehrke.
It appears as though teachers have very fulfilling social lives, Mr. Burkundy.
I'm very popular as well. In fact, last week I hung out with Miley Cyrus and Britney Spears. We turn our attention now to a kindler, gentler time, way back when Gloria Webberstone was fun to be around.
And when Burkundy wasn't fat and out of shape with bad hair.
Well, at least I look good off the camera as I do on camera.
That's because you have a full-time makeup staff following you around.
Agree to disagree. Let's look at what the teachers remember about when they were 17 and worried less about doing homework and more about evading herds of dinosaurs.
Like MTV's show when I was 17, the Burnsville staff members were also all 117. I decided to go around and interview them to see what life was like before they were famous.
I'm a graduate of Washburn High School.
Okay, I grew up in Dayton, Minnesota, and went to Anoka High School.
I grew up in Lakeville, Minnesota.
School was called Minneapolis Lutheran High School.
In high school, I ran track and cross country, and I cross country skied, so that took up most of my time. I also like to ride my road bike around town.
I was into sports. I was a competitive swimmer here at Burnsville High School.
I drove a 1969 Mustang.
When I was in high school, there were no cell phones. And I think only the people in business classes had school emails.
Perhaps one of the biggest differences is when we walked through the halls of Burnsville High School, we passed notes to each other. That was the big way of communicating.
Reporting for Blaze Weekly, this is Mr. Burnham.
So what were you like in high school, Miss Webberstone?
Well,
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. You probably would have had a crush on me. I looked like this.
Never. Some teachers have been teaching students in Burnsville since the dawn of time. Mr. Walters is a Burnsville High School legend with his travels to China, classroom digressions on his many life experiences, and his contributions to Burnsville theater, not to mention his teaching work.
In fact, it was Mr. Walters who gave me my start in the local news back in the 80s.
That's not true. You started last week, and I'm pretty sure you're about to get fired.
Let's look at the video.
Oh, I think, when I started college, I thought I might be an English teacher, and I changed my mind to major in philosophy and religion. Then I changed my mind to major in theater, and I somehow graduated as a teacher, although I was offered a scholarship to medical school, which I turned down. I think about the road not taken, and but at that time I thought, I don't want to go to school for that many more years. I'll just be a teacher. I hated high school. Fondest memory? dropping out. I dropped out as a sophomore or as a junior and worked, and that was great. and my family moved to Minnesota. I got to skip most of my junior year, and then graduated from Burnsville High School. Well, I just, from my point of view, I think you've got to grab life by the lapels and shake it. You don't want to be on your deathbed thinking, dang, I wish I had done, you know, that's bull. You've got to get out and do it.
Get off my lapels! What a story. Compelling and rich.
We end this very special edition of Blaze Weekly with an overwhelming show of wealth. Math teacher Mr. Nelson sacrifices a life of luxury in his crib to educate you every day. Stay tuned for the credits, and have a great day, BHS. I'm Gloria Webberstone.
And I'm Burkundy. Stay classy, Burnsville.
And I'm Gloria Webberstone. Have a great day.
Burkundy, stay classy.
Hey, Blaze Weekly. You want to come check out my crib? Let's come inside. Alright, let's go downstairs and check out the trophy room / bedroom. Over here I've got some light reading. You know, when I'm bored, I bust out the multivariable calculus, some abstract algebra, first course in abstract algebra. Over here I've got some trophies. These are pretty near and dear to my heart. Here's my Teacher of the Year award. This isn't mine, but I took it from Riggs when he wasn't looking, so I'll just keep it. I don't think that's a big deal. I've got my state swimming trophy. I was the 4th alternate on a relay, but I still went there. I mean, I warmed up in the pool. Let's head out here and check out the rec room. This room starts and ends with the roller coaster. Not everybody has a roller coaster in their basement. It's about as fun as it gets. Over here, right next to the roller coaster, I got my bike station. Got my cyclocross set up, you know, if I want to get a good sweat. Turn on that fireplace, we get cold, but I'm working out, I'm hot. One of the sweet features of this, right next to it, we got ourselves a CD player. Got some headphones, original Dre beats that just fell off. Let's go over here, check out my fishing equipment. Here's some on the pegboard. You want to see what I'm eating? Let's check out the freezer. We've got a bunch of Jacks here. Great pizza. Got about 30 pounds of bacon, homemade breakfast sausage. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Our stainless steel appliances. We got a nice refrigerator, granite countertops. Let's go out on the deck, check out the pool. $11.99 at Walmart. We got ourselves a nice kiddie pool that kids like to play in. And right next to that, you can see my shed. I'm working on some top secret government mathematical stuff. I really can't tell you about it. I'd take you in there, but you know, I'd probably have to kill you if I did. All right, let's head outside, check out the cars. Check out my ride. I got a blue 98 GMC pickup. Got a little white scrape from when Mr. Strand borrowed my pickup. Thanks, Mr. Strand, for that. I got a suicide door for the rear. Cloth interior. Cassette player when I want to listen to my Eddie Money or Bon Jovi tapes. We got the crank windows in this. Kids just don't get what this is all about anymore. I've got my 16-inch rims. Let's check out the stow and go. Throw that down. Pull it in. Boom. It's just a sweet ride when I need it. I got my Casio right by me. When in doubt, calc it out. Alright, Blaze Weekly, thanks for coming to check out my crib. Eli and I got some math tests to go grade. Peace out. See you later. Come on, bud. Go.